had macroeconomics together. She sat in the front, I kind of sat 2 rows behind. The teacher always picked on her because she was the most prepared always for class. I tried, but I couldn't compete with that, and I think she hated me. She just glared at me, a lot of times. She glared at everyone in that class. So that was my first time I saw her.
My best friend Jenna was in town. We were talking, we went to one of my friend's dorms, and Kellen walked by with his guitar.
I was doing my rounds, and I noticed that Sarah was there. And so I just nonchalantly went back upstairs, grabbed my guitar, and we have it's 24-hour quiet dorm. And so I'm an RA, I'm supposed to enforce that. So I decided to bring my guitar through the hallways, playing in a 24-hour quiet dorm. So I went to the room that she was in, just knocked to say hello to Brooke, who was in that room, and Sarah was there.
And then asked what we were doing there that night, and we mentioned the toga party.
And so I didn't have a sheet, so I had to borrow a rainbow sheet from Brooke, grab that.
We went back to our rooms, got all ready, and went to this toga party, knowing that he was going to be there.
Started, mixing, talking, and that night we got the phone numbers.
And slowly hung out all the time, and then in May, he presented me with a block of ice, and he told me there's something inside the ice, so I took it outside and threw it on the ground, and there was a note in that. Basically,
I took a note and said,
"Now that we've broken the ice, would you be my girlfriend?"
And she smashed it on the road and shattered, and ever since then we've been dating.
That's how it started.
Sarah and Kellen have the kind of love for one another that is beautiful beyond words. The way they support one another in all things, both personal and professional, is just so inspiring. As a couple, they've found just synergy. They're great individually, but they're so much better together. And I know that that's cliche, but it's so true about them. And I've literally heard people say in conversations among friends, I want a relationship like the one Sarah and Kellen have. So I forgot my drink, but I want all of you to raise your glass and toast to the next step in this beautiful couple's relationship. Congratulations. I love you both so much. Cheers. Cheers.
Kellen, today marks 2,000 days that we have been together. I don't know when I first began loving you. Looking back, it feels like I've loved you all along. From the first song you played on your guitar to sitting here now, I can hardly remember the time before you and me. The people we surround ourselves with either raise or lower our standards. They can either force us to become the best version of ourselves or worse. No person can become great on their own. We need people in our life to help make us great. My love, I need you in my life to raise my standards, remind me of my ambitions, and challenge me to be the best versions of myself. You have challenged my life over these past 2,000 days, and I cannot wait for our future to begin.
Sarah, from our first conversation at Manchester, to our cross-country road trips to visit grad schools, to our move down to Atlanta, I have loved and cherished every moment. Even though I might find it hard to comprehend your experiments involving polyoxymetylates or your knowledge of patent law, your passion for the things you are devoted to cannot be matched. You have made me a better person, and I firmly believe that our inseparable commitment to one another is everlasting. You are my #1 travel companion, my co-pilot, my best friend. I love you with everything that I am, and I promise that if you want to fly to the moon, I will go too.
I promise to give you the best of myself and to ask of you no more than you can give. I promise to respect you as your own person and to realize that your interests, desires, and needs are no less important than my own.
I give you my promise to be by your side forevermore. I promise to love you deeply, to honor you fully, and to listen to you truly as we share our thoughts, hopes, fears, and dreams.
I promise to grow along with you, to be willing to face changes to keep our relationship alive. I promise to love you in good times and bad, with all that I have to give and all I feel inside, in the only way I know, completely and forever.
Kellen and Sarah, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss ye bride.
He said it, and I didn't want to respond, I love you too, so I said, let's go dragon hunting. and that was our theme when we went to Ireland, was let's find all the dragons. But of course, I love him too.
She's a very great girl. We've been through a lot, great time. We saw the world. We're very gifted with wonderful families. They get along, and it's just when we started dating, it just knew it just felt right, you know. And it's things just clicked, and we just got along, and we were things are just happy and easy. And the thing about her is she brings out the best in people. She brings out the best in me. She drives me, she pushes me. Sometimes it could be irritating, but in the long run, it's for the better, and it makes me a better person, and us as a couple a better person, better couple. And you know, this moment right now, being with her, being with the family and friends, you can't top it. I'm really excited.
It's never been the same with anybody else. Going into this relationship, going into our friendship, I loved him from the beginning. It was great. I don't think there's ever an exact moment I remember where it was set or like any switch that it happened. I think it always happened. It was always there. He was a great, goofy person. He's very caring, very kind. He's perfect for me.